the last 3 months, this thing has been appearing in several places in my lawn. What is it? Where does it come from? And how to eliminate it without killing my Kentucky bluegrass lawn. Thank you. And this is from Dave in Dixon, Tennessee. So we'll start with you, Joellen. What do you think that is?
Well, I mean, it looks a little bit like it could be goosegrass or dallisgrass or something like that. And I know there's a lot of things. He's right to be concerned about his Kentucky bluegrass, because a lot of the chemicals for killing grasses and other weeds in Kentucky bluegrass is a little bit more difficult than some of the hardier grasses like Bermuda and zoysia. But since it's just one there, he could use just almost anything he wanted to just spot spray it. And if he really wanted to, you could actually mix up some even Roundup and take a paintbrush and literally paint the leaves of it if you wanted to, because it's just one by itself.
Okay. Dr. Kelly? Now
I agree. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's difficult to see the picture, and grass is some of the hardest plants to identify.
It is.
And I'm not an expert at all, so I sent the picture to a friend of mine who is a taxonomist, and his best guess, he said, because it is a guess, because the picture doesn't show all the structures that you need to identify it, but he thought it was like a broomsedge, the andropogon, which is a native grass, but it really doesn't matter what it is. He wants to kill it.
He wants to kill it.
And so I was thinking, you can spot treat it with something like glyphosate, Roundup, or you can take a hoe and you can dig it out. That'll work.
That'll work. Make sure you get the the root system.
Yeah,
for sure.
Make sure you get it. Put a little good soil back in there. And, since it sounds like it's just a few.
Right.
So it's not like just an invasion. So I'm thinking, dig it out, spot treat it with a non-selective herbicide, and go on.
Right. Because you're right. It's hard to find chemicals that will not harm your Kentucky bluegrass, that will control your grassy weeds.
Yeah.
Right. So it doesn't matter what it is. We need to get out of it. But culturally, let's make sure that we have a good stand of grass.
Yeah.
Right. So you don't let these weeds, get into these spaces and then grow up.
Right. Keeps the weeds out. That's always a good
I always want people to think about cultural practices.
Right.
We hope you enjoyed the video. We have hundreds more. To subscribe, just click below.